While President Trump continues to roll out new executive orders, some people here in the Valley are still worried about his immigration policies. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke to an undocumented woman about her fears. And she spoke to an immigration attorney who says people need to know their rights.
Norma Zavala has been living in Brownsville for the past 16 years. She came to the U.S. without the proper documentation. Back then, she paid a smuggler $500 to get her across the border. A threat to her family, she says, is what forced her to seek refuge on this side of the border.
Mis hijos han estudiado aquí, una ya es grande, vive en San Antonio, y pues tenemos una vida estable. Tengo mi casa, pues he hecho algo, ¿verdad? O sea, ayudo a la comunidad, me gusta ayudar a la gente, ayudar a las muchachas para hacer ejercicio o en lo que se pueda. O sea, como que irse uno y dejar una vida es difícil.
Norma admits she has a felony on her record that has made it impossible for her to obtain legal status in the U.S., even if the rest of her family members are U.S. citizens. Before she successfully crossed into the U.S. 16 years ago, Zavala admits she used someone else's immigration documents to try to get across. She was caught at the bridge and deported. That crime still haunts her.
Sí da miedo. Sí salgo y todo, pero sí, pues si ves al policía de migración, pues sí te da nervios.
Immigration attorney Francisco Tipton says this type of felony is one of the toughest to overcome when seeking legal status in the U.S., but it may not be a dead end. The information on Zavala's case first needs to be verified to see how the law applies to her case now.
And we try to get FOIAs, we try to look at the interview, we try to see what happened, whether the ICE agent made a mistake, whether it wasn't a U.S. passport, it could have been a Mexican passport, which the law started to change a lot. The law is never clear-cut.
More importantly, he says people need to keep in mind that they have basic rights if they are faced with deportation.
A lot of people don't realize that they have the right to talk to an attorney. They don't realize that they have a right to remain silent. They don't realize that they don't have to sign anything. Okay, there's a lot of human rights. Whether you're here illegally or legally, you're afforded those type of protections.
He admits Zavala's mistake is one of the toughest to overcome. She might have to consider other avenues for her to stay in the U.S. with her family.
Look at other routes. Maybe she qualifies for a U visa. Maybe she was a victim of a particular crime.
Norma is a certified Zumba and CrossFit instructor. Previously, she volunteered for 9 years to lead exercise classes at a community center. She says she enjoys helping the people around her. She realizes her crime is severe, but is hoping to get a second chance to stay in the U.S.
Que dices, pues aquí estoy, aquí es mi vida. No crees que te va, como que estás irreal, como que piensas que sí te van a echar, pero dices no, ¿por qué? Si aquí estoy.
The president has indicated the priority for executive action on immigration is to get the high-risk violent criminals out of the country first. In Brownsville, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 10.